Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into anything, please disregard the towel that's hanging in the back. There's a mirror behind it and it was kind of distracting me, so I decided to just throw a tan colored towel on top of it just so I would stop focusing on it in my viewfinder. So yeah, sorry if it's distracting you guys now. I probably wouldn't even have noticed it until I said something. Alright, so today we're going to be playing around with these guys right here, and these are from Juno Co. I have the ever so popular velvet sponge, the microfiber velvet sponge, but then I also have the microfiber fusion sponge. Yeah, so today we're going to be applying my face makeup using the Juno Co brushes and the sponges. So this is the really popular sponge. It comes with a card that says clean your sponges. So this is the velvet sponge, and this is the fusion sponge. Aside from the different shapes, I don't know what the difference is. Like, this is a little bit more, this is a little bit denser than this. This is a little softer. It is kind of weird because it's velvety. They're both velvety. So yeah, the velvet sponge says if you're looking for a more natural airbrush foundation finish, the Juno Microfiber Velvet Sponge is your go-to. Made with velvet soft microfiber bristles and a slanted edge for controlled, I'm guessing controlled stippling. The Juno Microfiber Velvet Sponge provides buildable coverage fast. Alright, so this was made with hydrophilic polyurethane and antimicrobial microfiber. Okay, so then what is this made out of? This is a fusion sponge. Seamless results every time. Achieve the ultimate in foundation coverage with this makeup brush / blender fusion sponge. Save 50% more makeup product and spend 50% less time applying. And this is made with hydrophilic polyurethane and antimicrobial microfiber. They're both cruelty-free and latex-free. Okay, so why this is a fusion sponge? Maybe the shape makes it a fusion sponge. Like, you can, like, contour with it because it's flat and, like, bake with it. And this is more like a foundation. Anyway, this is what they look like. This is the size. I'm going to go wet them, and we'll see. This is what it looks like compared to a beauty blender. This beauty blender is wet. I just dampened it before I realized that I was going to be using this for my face. But this is a damp beauty blender. I will go dampen this one, and we'll see what they look like. But let me just do a close-up in case I want to do a side-by-side. Okay, I'm going to go dampen them. BRB. Okay, so this is what they look like now. They're softer, but still pretty dense. So this is the size. They grew a little bit. Definitely grew. Now compared to the Beauty Blender, it's quite comparable in size. So yeah. Very, can you hear that? Did you hear it? It makes a sound when you squeeze it. Who's texting me? Nobody. Okay. So what I've been doing lately for a foundation is I've been preferring a lighter coverage foundation. So I've been going in with the Skin Feels Good by Lancome, and the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, just in certain areas. Cover up my blemishes, because we all know I got a lot of those. A lot. Alright, so we will be working with those, and then I have these brushes to dip into when it's time to apply some bronzer. And yeah, this whole set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brushes was $12. I think it was originally like 17, but they have them on sale. I feel like they've had them on sale forever, but okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt some foundation onto my glass palette here. Just a few pumps. I don't know why I squirted so much, considering they say that you can apply less. My face isn't primed, so I'm just going to put on some moisturizer. Usually I go in with my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, but I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me? I don't need a new one. No. So what I do is I usually just kind of smooth this in my pores, just right here. And what I like about this, I recently tried the, say it with me, the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick, and while I like that, I don't feel like it's as thick as this, so I don't feel like it really masks the situation. Alright, so we're going to grab this one. This is the Microfiber Velvet Sponge. And we're going to do with the flat side, so I'm going to dip into this. Oh, it really like stays on top, you see? You don't feel like it goes into the sponge, so I'm going to wipe some of that off, actually. So let's just dot in. Okay. Alright, now let's... I love the way this foundation smells. Okay, so this is a little bit, what is it called? It's stiffer than the Beauty Blender. But I'm not mad at it, but I also feel like you need to like kind of drag this a little bit. Okay, let's grab some more. Let's see. It's leaving me pretty dewy, which is fine because this foundation is actually quite dewy. I want to like it. I mean, I do like it. It's just the side that I was using that I'm just kind of about. Because this is flat. So when you pounce, like you're kind of slapping yourself. Whereas with a Beauty Blender, usually you use like the butt of it, which is round, and you're just pouncing, which kind of makes more sense. Is that making sense to anybody? Maybe if I use the rounded edge, yeah, and I pounce, it seems more like natural to me to make like the round, I don't know, less surface area hitting my face, so I don't feel like I'm hitting my face with like an open palm, you know? Sound off in the comment section below if you understand what I'm saying, because I feel like I'm not making much sense when I say it, but in my head it makes total sense. Okay. I do feel it better though. When I flipped it over so that it's rounded, it feels right. Okay. And I really like what it's doing. It actually really looks very nice on the skin. So let's put on some concealer. I don't think it's anything that a Beauty Blender can't do. I feel like it doesn't soak up the same amount of product as a Beauty Blender does. It's definitely a very different texture than anything that I've felt before. Again, I like the rounded area more. Maybe just in the under eye areas where I need that like more precise kind of tip that I would use. No, actually I would even flip it around. But it's nice that you have options. Like, it's nice that each, it has different sides. So if you're the kind of person who likes like a flat sponge, you have that, or you could turn it over and use the rounded side of it. But I like that it comes to a point. I have to say though, my hand is kind of hurting. because I feel like there's more of a, maybe it's just like a little bit of a learning curve right now. I don't know, or I feel like I need to put more pressure because it's definitely stiffer. It's also heavier. Like, it's denser than a beauty blender. It definitely weighs more, so you kind of feel like you're carrying more. But yeah, my hand is actually like kind of hurting me. I feel like I've been working out my wrist or something. I'm not trying to be overly dramatic, okay? I actually really like the finish that it gave me. Very nice, no streakiness. No nothing. So let's grab some setting powder. I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm going to use this. No, I think I'll use this to sculpt out my cheekbones. So, I dropped my sponge. Okay. It looks really, really dirty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the creases. I'm going to bake. Ooh, that picks up a lot of powder. Usually with the Beauty Blender, you can like dust it off, but this, wow. I feel like if you were to put some powder on this, and what I do actually is I'll take like a velour puff and put it in powder. I'll show you guys, hold on. So it doesn't look like I have that much powder on, but trust me, okay, now you can see it. It picks up a lot of powder. And the powder like really like grabs onto this. Okay, let's also set the smile lines. Okay. Great for baking, I will say. What I do, let me see if I can find it in my purse. Okay. I actually have these containers, and you can buy these on Amazon. I bought them on Amazon. I'll list them down below. They're just empty containers, and they come with sifters, so they're actually meant for setting powder. And I actually bought these in a 3-pack. Not too much at all, but I bought them for my RCMA no color powder because, you know, the RCMA comes in like a bottle that's like a, I don't know, like a salt, whatever, like a spice bottle. So I bought that for that purpose. I bought 3 of them, and I used one of them, and then it was like, I always like having a velour puff with me, but I don't like it to be mixed in with my makeup, and I also don't like it to be like floating around my purse because it'll get dirty, and this is what I use for my face. So I decided they fit perfectly in my little container. And I will link these. I got these on Amazon, and I will link this. I got this on Amazon. I'll link them down below. Great prices. But what I'll do is that I'll take my velour puff, and if I don't want to take my setting powder with me because I've already done my makeup, I'll dip my velour puff in some setting powder and just put it in here and take it with me. That way, if I'm on the go and I need to touch up with a little bit of setting powder, I have some left in here. I'll just pull it out and like dab on top of my foundation. So this is what I do to touch up, and this feels like it just attracts powder. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Like, that looks like a thick layer of powder that is still on it. See the foundation? The foundation's kind of like seeped in just a little bit, whereas the powder looks like it's like all top. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's finish off the face. So I'm going to use this guy right here. No. So let's grab some brushes, kind of add a little bit of bronzer, blush. Okay. Ooh, nice heavy brushes. Okay. So I'm not the biggest fan of a fan brush. This is a nice big fan brush. I'm going to put that aside. I'm also not a big fan of flat foundation brushes, but it's nice for people who like that. I actually use these to apply masks, face masks, so I love these. I love the brush styles. They got some weight to them. So these are the brushes that we're going to use. And I really like these. So let's grab this to actually, let's grab this guy to do a little bit of bronzing. So I'm gonna grab my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in Tantastic. I wanted to clean the brush first. Hold please. Hold please. I'm gonna grab this Japanesque waterless brush cleanser and I'm just gonna spritz it a couple times and like just paper towel. Okay, that smells so good. So I'm gonna dip into it, grab a little bit, and just warm up. The perimeter. Wow, this brush is dense. This is no joke. When I dip into my powder, it picks up a lot. Okay, actually, let's use this guy. Let me just clean it real quick. Just quick drying. Okay, let's grab a little bit of powder from the cap and dust off the bake. Wow, that bake is not going anywhere. Okay. Wow. So there's something about this sponge that really kind of wets the powder. It really makes it sink in to your skin. Very interesting. So when I went to like dust it off, like, didn't really go anywhere. But it looks good. It's not just sitting on my skin. So that's great. All right, so now that I've dusted off my bake, let's go in with some more bronzer. Oh, and like I was saying, this brush picks up like a healthy amount of product, which is not bad at all. I mean, especially with this, with the Omega bronzer, it's so light and buildable, so that's fine. Just be careful with what powders you use it with. I'm gonna grab this brush right here, and I'm gonna use it to kind of contour my nose a little bit. Okay. Using the bronzer. All right, so I think we're in a good spot bronze-wise. I like being bronzy. Okay. Done with bronzer. We're gonna grab this big brush right here. So let me just tell you guys, this was the ES05. This guy right here, nice and dense. This is the ES03, domed, thick, but fluffier. This is the ES02, not as domed, but even fluffier. So I think the E05, this is the densest out of all of them. And then this one comes to a point which is nice. And then this is definitely softer. They all have a nice weight to them in the center. I think it's like more right here. This is pretty. The top, it's very top heavy. But nice brush. Nice brushes. I like the style of it. They feel expensive, which is nice. All right, so then I'm gonna dip into some blush. And I'm gonna grab my Hourglass blush. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Dim Infusion. Just a nice coral blush. I like that. I forgot we didn't use this guy. Maybe next time. This is very nice for like carving. I mean, I guess we could actually go in now with some powder. Maybe try carving their cheekbones. Let's see what happens. They both pick up like a lot of flour, a lot of powder. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the sponges and the powder. Don't know. So I'm gonna dust this off. Did give me a nice straight line, that is for sure. And everything is feeling super soft. So, I don't know. Everything feels all right. Okay, so this is the face makeup. I'm going to go finish my, I'm gonna go do my eyes and lips in another video. And I will be right back. All right, guys, so this is my finished look. I finished up all my makeup and my overall view of these. I love these brushes. I think these brushes are great. They have great weight to them. $12 for this brush set is incredible. It is a great powder brush set, and you cover all your bases. You have this, which is an angled brush. You have this one, which is a more tapered brush. And then you have this, which is an all-over domed brush, and I really like these. You also get this if you are into this sort of flat concealer / foundation brush. You get a fan brush if that is your deal. And then you get one eyeshadow brush. Where did it go? I have no idea. What? Did it fall? No. I'm so confused. Oh, there it is. And you get one eyeshadow brush, which is great in the crease. So you could take this brush and fluff it about in your crease and then dab on some shadow with your finger. So you got your bases all covered. And then in terms of these sponges, I don't know how I feel about them. I definitely have to play with them some more. I really like the shape of them, and I love them for foundation. They hold on to a lot of powder, so I just have to play around with them some more. But all in all, it was $18 for 4 of them, which is a crazy deal. Beauty Blender, one of them alone is $20. And I do like this more than I've liked any drugstore sponges, except for the, I want to say, the Flower Beauty one I really, really like. But then the Real Techniques one I'm not too big of a fan of. And the EcoTools one also not too big of a fan. But these are really cool. Different texture. I like the texture. Like I said, I really like them for the foundation and concealer. It gives you a really nice airbrushed look. So I'm going to play around with them some more. But anyways, that finishes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.